Welcome back to Brown Girl Blue. My name is Tabitha, and on this channel, I talk about my memories growing up as a kid in the Jehovah's Witness religion. So, what I've been doing recently is talking about some of the gifts that I perceived that I received from my experience of doing that. So far, I have three. I have gratitude, humanity, and resilience. And the fourth gift that I perceive is persistence. So, not giving up. And how did I learn that? So, as I said in my earlier videos, there was definitely a culture of self-sabotaging language, meaning that it was a culture that was really focused on being kind of like a doomed environment, like things of waiting for the world to end, always being worried about end of world destruction, worrying about this great war between good and evil, and us being caught in that, and always that being in front of your mind of always having to be ready and being prepared for that moment. And so that really spilled into everyday life, to where everything was a challenge, everything was some type of persecution, no matter what it was. And so when you have this idea of this kind of defeatist attitude, the way that the universe works, that whatever you speak is going to happen. And so most of the time they were speaking their own demise with this different challenges that they experience, which if you were part of that family, then you also experienced with your parents as well, which I definitely did go through that with my parents. So what I learned as far as being persistent is, even when bad things happen, I just, didn't give up. And so you do that enough times over time, and you develop a habit, right? So in my adult life, because I've always used to things going wrong, I really did have to learn that I was creating a lot of those injustices in my life, of just creating disasters or creating challenges that may not have been meant for me to experience, but because I was speaking about it all the time, then it was definitely crossing my path. So over time, I learned to do things differently, learned to talk differently. And even though challenges still do happen, because I've had quite a few, that I've learned to adapt to them, that it just made me a little bit stronger each time. So persistence, I don't give up. Even when something seems bleak and there's no hope, there's no sign of trying to find a way that this can go right, I still keep going. I don't get stuck in those tracks, because I've seen what happens when you speak to your own disasters and you speak to your own negative prophecy, and you get stuck in this loop, this defeatist loop, where you're always worried about something going wrong. You're always worried. Even when something goes right, it's too good to be true. There's probably something lurking around the corner that's going to mess it all up, because nothing ever goes right. And if you keep talking that way, then that is exactly what is going to happen. So over time, through having different people in my life that had a different perspective of how life goes, and modeling some of those behaviors, and also just really making a decision of how I wanted my life to be, and just not giving up, and just understanding that there are a lot of things that are worth having. You have to push through a little bit to get to that thing, and you also have to do the work as well. So when things are challenged, or when things are challenging, because of that experience growing with Jehovah Witness and always being exposed to all type of self-sabotaging behaviors, and just seeing the other side of it, of seeing what happens when you don't keep going, and when you just get stuck in your own defeatist Kool-Aid, then that's what you're going to drown in. And so as an adult, just learning that there's another choice that one can make. That's one choice, but there's also another choice and many other choices that you can make to have a different result. So persistence is my fourth gift that I am looking at today. Again, I'm doing all this to give my own mind a better perception of my experience, and also to give myself credit too for the things that I have overcome and the things that I have deliberately sought after and changed in my life to have a better result. So making a short video today is when I share my fourth gift that I perceived from that experience of growing up in that culture. Again, please share your comments with me about things that you have noticed that you developed as an adult because of those earlier experiences in your childhood development years in a Jehovah Witness religion. I definitely like to read those comments that you share with the community. That is it for today. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you find this information interesting. And again, thank you for the subscribers that I have. I just checked earlier today. We have 46 subscribers. So yay, we're getting close to 50. When I get to 50, I am going to do a YouTube live. Don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, but I am going to do the YouTube live. So until next time, have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye.